black hole is like the crown jewel of mathematical physics. Okay, and that's important to keep that in mind. What do I mean by that? Well, here you have a series of, I call them concepts because that's what they are. They're mathematical concepts that are at the top of the list of mathematical physics. And I just came out with this, just brainstorm real quickly. So it's not like there's any scientific enumeration, listing of these things. Black holes at the top of the list, dark matter, dark energy, wormholes, singularities, which are at the foundation of black holes, aside from Big Bang, right? Multiverses, every step you take, you end up in a different universe. Block universe, holographic universe, particles at two places at once. Right? How's that for irrationality? What is a particle? A particle is a vibration of a local vibration of the field. Field extends throughout the universe, right? And they covered every base with that. And is the universe infinite, finite? Well, some say it's infinite, right? And they leave it at that. And the other guys say it's finite, and you ask them what's outside of it, what gives it shape? And they say there's nothing outside of it. It's an irrational question. Okay, so they eluded that question, right? Entanglement, no mediator. This particle affects the other one. There's no mediator. No, it's just black magic, right? Virtual particles, more black magic. They pop in from the void. And I've included leprechauns, unicorns, and angels. I mean, all these people, they've invented all kinds of nonsense. And so if you're like me and you're in the business of trying to not debunk, I hate the word debunk. If you want to destroy, utterly destroy, and get rid of mathematical physics from science, from what is called science, what is called physics, we got to get rid of this. And so for all those who are interested in doing that or working towards that, the black hole is what you got to attack. Why? Because if you can get rid of the black hole, right, you've destroyed all of mathematical physics. And you might say, how so? And let me tell you how so. It's that, everybody essentially believes today in black holes, the existence of black holes, not because they understand the physics of it or the math behind it or any of that. They just believe on the basis of authority. It's like, the people in the Middle Ages, they probably believed the priest because he was the only one in the village who knew how to read the Bible. And so they said, well, he must know because he's the only one who knows how to read. And that's more or less the situation today. The priests, the mathematicians are the priests of the modern world. They function on the basis of authority. And people just believe them because of that. They say, look at all the technology we have. We have to give them credit for all that. So they must know what they're doing. And it turns out, that technology has very little to do with math. Technology proceeds by trial and error. And math has nothing to do with physics or with science, because in science we have to explain, and math cannot explain. Math can only describe. So math plays no role in science. We have to explain, what this universe is, how it works, meaning why it works the way it does. And mathematicians in the last 3,000 years, even passing through the Assyrians and the Greeks and Egyptians, all these people in the past, to this day, they have not been able to explain our universe. And in fact, they've invented stuff that does not exist. They develop equations for stuff that does not exist. And that was the list. The list is what doesn't exist. That's what they work on. And on top of the list, again, you have black holes. Because if you can destroy the black hole in the minds of the general public, you've destroyed mathematical physics completely, because people will lose faith in those priests who represent them, in whom they believe on the basis of authority.